But I was saying about children soldiers. When you see a 10-year-old or younger holding a rifle, or like on the news a picture, that takes down all levels of the war being good for me, because I've always held the opinion in fights and everything, do not attack someone weaker than yourself. That is not honourable, that is not right, and there can be no excuse for it. That there really, really can't. There can be absolutely no excuse for. Ah! Yeah, that was a bit high pitched, wasn't it? Ah, it's not a one-hit kill. Balls. It's not a two-hit kill either. It is. Wow. Okay. I didn't even. He must have spawned in up there. I'm sorry for that very high-pitched squeak. I do apologise, but I need to go buy a flopper. Because you should never attack someone weaker than yourself. It has no honour, and it shows that you are a coward. And putting a gun in the hands of a child and asking them to fight is I missed that, and is despicable. It really is. And I know why they do it, because what are our soldiers meant to do? They're not going to shoot a child, because we have decency at least. And we would never put a weapon in the hands of a child and tell him to fight. I missed. I no-scoped him. Because that is just, it is completely and utterly abysmal that they are doing it. I'm very pissed off about that fact. Okay, let's put our sniper rifle away. We got the China Lake. That killed me. Something is cooking. Something very nice is cooking. I can smell it. But I can't be damaged by explosives now, which makes me happy. I'm very slow with this though. Oh my goodness, I dropped so many frames. That's a lot of points. I'm not. Oh, a double. And yeah, child soldiers is where I draw the line. I think there's no excuse for it, and there's no excuse for it, to be honest. And I don't know. I don't really get upset anymore when I see a child soldier, because the things have been used so many times that it needs to travel a minimum distance, that I have been desensitized to them. I mean, you see a image of a starving child, you don't really think, I have to give money to that child anymore, do you? I mean, when you were younger, or the first time you saw it, probably I got a collat. That's nice. Would never happen anywhere else. And another one. But you don't really feel the tugging on your heartstrings as you did like the first few times you saw it, because the media has overused these images so much that we have become desensitized to them. And I can see why they keep doing it, but it's counterproductive. Oh yeah, boy. I'll keep the China Lake because I want to get claymores, which are this way. Don't think I'll have enough, because I need to open all the doors. Oh well, I'll see when I get there. But yeah, we've been desensitized to the horrors, I guess you could say, of the world, because no one, really puts them across in a new light anymore. And we also cannot relate to children starving, because we live in a society where you don't starve. I think it's 3 grand for claymores, yeah? Oh no, it's 1,000. Epic. That's epic. We don't live in a society where children starve or people die in the streets because they don't have clean water. So it is hard for us to relate to those people's problems. And I've got a quite harsh saying: I don't have to deal with everyone else's problems. I have to deal with mine. And it's a very harsh way of looking at it. But, I don't know. I see people starving and all that shit, and I think, oh, it's terrible, yes. But I don't have to deal with starving. I have to deal with my own problems, and I am not going to get into this heavily, but my problems are not that of a normal teenager. I'm not saying that to be arrogant, it is merely because with my family situation and the stuff that I have got going on, my problems are not that of a normal teenager. I've gone through the whole problem of me liking a boy and him not liking me back. I've gone through the problem of not finding school fun. I've gone through the problem of finding studying hard. Those are not the problems that I am currently having to deal with. And I don't know, you probably are going to think that I'm overreacting and everything, but my problems are not the normal teenage problems, and therefore I do not want to deal with anyone else's. So, it might be arrogant and probably a bit bad to say that, but at the end of the day, I am me. I am not some kid starving in Africa. It may be harsh, but it's the truth. And, you know, in the future, when I've got past my problems and, you know, when I actually have money, because we can't actually donate to any of these charities or anything, because we simply don't have the money. But, you know, I will obviously want to help, but till we have the money, until I've got past the problems that my family have, I don't want to worry about 1 million other people. I don't want to worry about 7 billion people and have the entire world, you know? That is max ammo. I like. Even though it's useless because I'm doing roulette. Is that all of you? It can't be. Can it? It is. Goodness me. Oh yeah, so I got a bit quiet there, I'm sorry, but a lot of people will probably disagree with that. And as I've said, if you disagree with anything in my commentaries, feel free to say it. I love having intelligent discussions about this stuff, and I usually have them with my mum, because I'm not going to say my gran isn't intelligent, but yeah. Yeah. She had a hard time adjusting to the fact I was bi, so I'm not going to throw all these other ideas onto her immediately. But, yeah, discuss these ideas with me, guys. It's all good. And what we just got that. Bullcrap. Bullcrap! Sleight of hand or stamina? Or try box again. We'll try box again because we had this sniper. I don't want to use the weapon twice in the same. Yes, please. And I'll chuck the FAMAS at the box at the... Oh no, I'm going to have to trade the thunder gun in, aren't I? Balls! I did not think that through. Fuck it.